welcome back to the house. As you may have seen, like if you're eagle-eyed, bought some curtains. So, you know, just to give the room a bit of life and stuff like that. Question for you. What's better than 2 Colombian centre-backs? Correct. 3 Colombian centre-backs. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman. We've made another signing. We've sold another player. Luckily, not luckily, but I forgot to check the rules. You know, but luckily I was trying to buy a player and it said, oh, did you know you're only allowed to have 3 non-EU players and you've already got 3, which is good because I completely forgot to check that sort of thing. You know, some say it's quite important, but yeah, no, it will turn out fine. So we've signed a non-EU, we've sold a non-EU, and we've been playing pretty good football. We've beaten Numancia 1-0. Gatan, the 92nd minute, this big Colombian centre-back. And then Levante, we beat them 2-0. Nacho and Diaz with the goals. And then Ibar 3-1 in the Lana Del Rey. Santos and Diaz as well. So that's really nice. Little slip-up. Yuri, Yuri's good. He's really good. I'm mixing up a bit with the tactics, which I'll show you now. Today we are going to play Granada in the Lana Del Rey. And then we've got Barcelona. We are slowly climbing the table. Remember, mid-table this season. We're sitting in 11th. We're good to go. Okay, so I still haven't impressed any players with our performances. One unhappy player, that's fine. So let me take you through the transfers first. I did have a little inquiry about Bobby and a couple of other players at Porto, but I wanted to buy Bobby, who's not a guaranteed first team at Chelsea, so there's maybe hope for us. But he's getting plenty of games, but you know, you never know. And we bought, I checked out Jasper Polman on the right back position, but they wanted £92 million, and then the board blocked my £60 million bid. I just wanted to have a little tester, you know. So let's take you through. So we've got Alessandro Ferretti. He's gone to Ghent for £24.5 million. Like, he's a good player, don't get me wrong. 24 years old. Pretty much playing at the sort of height of his ability. Very good physicals. Couple of mentals a little bit lacking, but like not a bad player at all. But only 3 non-EU. And then I found this kiddie from, he's Colombian, but he was playing for Tottenham, and he wasn't getting game time. So Edgar Gomez, he needed a fresh start. Basically, almost like a swap. We bought him for 23 million. 21 years old, Colombian. Tottenham, decent little profit. Bought 2.1 million. He's played 3 times, and they've sold him for 23 million. So they've done all right, and he's played in Spain. And because I'm so knowledgeable and definitely didn't Google it before, they speak Spanish in Colombia, so he doesn't even need to learn the language. So we have, and I'm really pleased with him. Actually, I think it's quite a steal. He's already worth, obviously because of the contract stuff, he's 5-star potential, 3.5-star current ability. He can decent pass the ball as well, 14 vision, 11 passing, so not too bad. And he can still improve hugely. So I think this is an absolute steal. An absolute steal. How many, has he got any caps yet? He's capped at under 20 level, so I reckon he'll get some caps. So we randomly have 3 Colombians in our team. At least they'll settle in and everything. So tactics-wise, I'm trying some stuff out. I feel like this is the free bit, because we should get mid-table, so we can try some stuff. So I've pushed the inverted wingers on, like we did last time, to the attacking position. I didn't want to just use inside forwards, because we've used them before, and I want to try inverted wingers a little bit more. But I've gone for a target man support, right? Because I almost want him to be more of the supplier. So I'm getting Diaz and Nacho to play a little bit narrower. And this is a new thing that I've just added. We're underlapping. Okay? I'm trying it out. Before we had the overlap, and I was like, I'm actually going to take that off. I want him to mix it up a bit more. Then I was like, let's look for an underlap. Why not? This is the free bit. Like I said, we've got a free hit. And so we have 2 good players in the air, so it's actually fine. Both Santos and the other guy can play as a target man. So I want him to sort of almost drop in a little bit and play the supply while I'm hoping sort of Yuri over. That's what we've seen so far. Yuri sort of running past him and actually getting in positions. He's got 3 goals, 3 assists so far. So it's working for him. We'll see if it works for the striker long term. So I don't expect tons of goals from the striker. They're going to be a more sort of supportive. It's like a sort of bigger Bobby Firmino. Like I did even consider something like a false 9 or something like that, but we don't really have the players for it. We've got 2 big lads, big lumps up front. Unfortunately, oh no, he's back actually. Carcass is back. 6.93. He's hanging on. I'll take that all day long. Tanaka's been all right at right back. Ramos has been all right at left back. Paris is just doing work. Vavra, who's come back from injury, he's been an absolute beast. And Nacho has been disappointing, and he actually needs a rest. So maybe this is the perfect time. We've had this conversation before. Do we have a left-footed one of our inverted wingers? I think he's 2-footed. Alonso's 2-footed. He's the youngster. We'll give him a try. It's the cup game. It's not as important. That's fine. But Yuri has been an absolute monster. But my aim of this tactic is our main goal scorers to be the 2 inverted wingers. They're probably, in that sort of situation, they're probably better off being inside forwards. But we don't like doing things easy around here. Well, you may have noticed. Okay. I don't think the Lana Del Rey's that important, but it'd be nice. I think they want us to get to semi-finals, but they won't be bothered if we get knocked out at this stage. Right. Let's do it. Last night I had a very interesting stream. So at the end of our streams, we always like to raid people, and I like to raid tiny little streamers, newer streamers, just to give them a little boost. And, you know, the cream always rises to the top. So I feel like if we raid some of these people with 1 or 2 viewers, and they're good and interesting and fun and silly and the stuff, then people hang around a bit more. And that boost, while we raid them with 200-300 people, they might have a chance of keeping hold of some of those viewers, but also it'll bump them up the rankings. Other people might see them a little bit and stuff like that. So generally, we sort of pick an interesting title or thumbnail when we're raiding. But yesterday, there was nobody that immediately jumped out. So at Nitro, one of the guys in the chat said, okay, we decided wherever your mouse pointer is now, you have to count 7 from there. Go on, Diaz. Get in there. You have to count 7 on from there. People with a webcam, and we're down at like 3 viewers at this point in the just chatting section so it's like it's a weird world down there in the just chatting on Twitch. And then so I clicked on him to make sure, you know, he wasn't just like some bloke lying there naked or something that was against terms of service. And he was writing in a text document. So I'm looking before we raid. I'm having a look, and I realise he's writing a rap. Right. And it's quite explicit rap. You know how rap is quite explicit, talking about bitches and such and homies, you know, because I'm down. And sucking on his what's-its and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, it's quite random, but we'll have a little raid. And then we went over there, raided with about 230 people. The guy's got 2 viewers, and he's like, oh my God, and then realises what he's writing, something quite explicit. But he rolled with it. Everybody was like joking about it. You know, what you lot are like, you know, you up for a laugh. So then it got worse. Because what we discovered was, I'm sorry if you're watching this, he's not able to rap. He was, like, I'm no rap expert. I know you look at me and you think he knows rap, but actually, I think you'll have to play the arrows for the bit. I'm no rap expert, and but his the lyrics didn't add up. They didn't work, or they were, and they were supposed to be rhyming, and they weren't, and there was lots of bitches and lots of sucking and champagne and Maseratis, and we soon discovered as he was sort of talking through the lyrics in his head, it didn't actually flow like at all. But it got even better, because then he decided to actually rap it. Dear God. Dear God. It was a thing of wondrous beauty, like car crashy, but amazing. And then he was, I think one of the lyrics was he was getting head in a bar, in a strip club or something like that. And then he wrote me into the lyrics. I was getting domed too. I'm presuming domed is a blowjob in this regard. With me bitches. I just sound like Ali G. So that was an entertaining raid. So if you ever fancy coming us with a wild and wicked journey, we've raided people that were doing knitting streams. What else have we done? We've raided somebody doing drawing. We've raided somebody glass blowing. He was actually making bongs. I honestly didn't know that at the time. I just saw somebody glass blowing and thought it might be interesting. But we've raided but we've met some really cool people and some people that have actually then started coming into the streams and stuff. So yeah, we've met some fascinating people. So if you ever want to join in, feel free. All the links and stuff are in the description. If you actually want to look at our specific raid, go on, Alonso. What a pick that is. That's all me. That is the one on the right. Yes, okay, the youngster. Hello, Z, come on. Yeah, and if you want to look on that specific raid, I can't remember his name, but if you go to on my streams, you can watch back all the old streams. And if you go to Monday's stream and then skip right to the end, you'll see the name come up, and then you can go and watch the channel and have a look. It was a glorious thing. But then soon after, he stopped streaming because his mate came on and he said, "Look, cool, we've got the lyrics. If you want to lay down the track, record the vocals, I'll add a beat to it." And I'm like, wow. It was one of the best days of my life. And all that from a random raid. So that was lovely. Right. And also my chat likes to completely embarrass me. So we raided one woman a couple of weeks ago, and she was drawing, so everybody tries to sort of pimp me out, right? Which is just embarrassing at the best of times. And she was like, "Okay, Loki, send me a naked photo and I'll paint you like one of the French boys." And yeah. So yeah, won't be doing that. Not enough paint in the world. But yes, it's all good fun. The raids are just hilarious. Right. Nice comfortable win. Granada aren't very good, but that keeps us in with the board, hopefully. Alonso gets man of the match. But this is the tester. Because remember, ignore the fact we're 22 points behind them halfway through the season. We're supposed to compete with them next season. So let's go and have a look at Barcelona. The test of all tests. Transfer window is closed. No more business. We did sell... Oh, we loaned Sousa out, who's the striker that looks like a good youngster but can't finish. And he's also not a target man, which is not ideal. And we got rid of a couple of random shitty players. Right, okay. We need to go as strong as we can here. Does Alonso need a... I'm going to play him again. His numbers look great because he did play in that cup game where we won like 700-0. Right, David for Paris. The right back's fine. Okay, anybody back from injury? We've got Alberto who can play at right back, so he can definitely come back in. Right, okay. The ultimate test. They've only lost 2 games this season, 4 draws. Real Madrid, I think I saw in the news that Real Madrid spanked them 3-0. Then they got beaten 6-2 by Cristiano Ronaldo's Real Betis. Damn. And they scraped okay. And then they drew. So they're struggling a little bit, old Barca. Maybe we've got a chance, lads. Okay, let's not get carried away before we kick off. Take a draw. Oh. 3-4-3. Okay. Is Fatty a real... He's that amazing wonder kid, isn't he? Wow, 144 caps. Not bad. We could get him on a free, lads. Solid career. Solid career. I'm interested. 160k. All right. Yeah, cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Right, we're going to need all the faith juice that we can get here. Okay. So far, this tactic hasn't produced the most dynamic results, like apart from when we're playing like non-league sides. Like we're not creating a ton, But I know this is the kiss of death. But it seems pretty solid defensively so far. Where are we? 8 minutes in. Come on, block it. Right, time. Oh, Alonso, you had so much time. You could have just controlled it. Oh, what a tackle, David. Right, Zapata. Oh, hang on, isn't... What's his face playing for Barca, isn't he? That's nice. Vavra. Lovely. Alonso, the youngster. Can he repay the faith shown in him? I'll take it. David! We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. Oh, now all the fans have turned up. All the bloody plastics have turned up now, haven't they? Now we're playing Barcelona. Look, full stadium. Oh, I see. I see how it is, lads. Appreciate the support. But we're 1-0 up. Okay, Alonso was involved. Accidentally, more so than anything. But Tanaka, the right back. Oh, he tries to place one in the corner. He's not the most attacking. Right, Fatty's with it. Another great tackle from David there. Yuri skips past one. He drives forward. He gets... It looked like he got tackled by his own teammate there. Language barrier. Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Oh, what a block! What a block that is. Oh, you're a hero. I didn't even see who it was. Can't even give you credit. Gomez makes a great tackle. The new Tottenham player, Santos. There's the run if he needs it. He's not used him. Alonso! Alonso! Oh, he's taking an extra touch. It's unnecessary. He should have shot. Oh, he should have shot, man. David is having the game of his life right now. He's made 2 great tackles, scored a pinger of a goal. We're 1-0 up, 25 minutes gone. This gives me a little bit of hope. We're not a million miles off. Favre's tracking back. It's a good ball out to Alonso. First time ball into David. Everything he touches is turning to gold right now. Threads it through. Yuri! Yes! Go on, Yuri! That's what he's at. That's exactly what I want. I want him to be the one going ahead of the striker. Because he's got like 17 long shots as well or something silly. Yuri could be the one. He's the chosen one. Oh, he just digs it out as well. It's 2-0, lads. It's 2-0. Come on, lads. Imagine if you just spanked them. The fans have got to like... The players, rather, have got to like me if we win this, right? Yuri. Left foot. I still don't know what footed he is. We should probably check. He's a right-footed. Yeah, he's got 15 finishing. He's got 16 first touch. He's got 17 long shots. Like, that number 10 spot, making him the sort of main one as opposed to the striker. Like, there is even a chance we could go strikerless, but I feel weird about strikerless. It makes me feel weird. Just doesn't feel right. Oh, Vavra intercepted. Go on, son. There it is. Go on. Oh, boys. I might actually be a tactical genius. Like, not accidental tactical genius. I might just be, like, naturally gifted. Because I feel like whatever I'm touching recently has just turned into magic. It's a little bit lucky. But still. Well, that'll do, I guess, lads. We appreciate your efforts. This is... Okay. Don't do it, Barcelona. Don't just score 4 goals in the second half. Like, let me dream. Right? Let me go into next season with hope. It's nice. Yuri, on his left, cuts it back. Oh, it's nice. Unselfish. He's on a hat-trick. The youngster. He doesn't care. He's unselfish. Yuri's that. Yuri, within like 3 weeks of joining us, has become the entire hope of this team. What I'm basically trying to replicate is I don't know what season it was, but the Peter Crouch van der Vaart at Tottenham, where Crouch played as the striker. Van der Vaart was just behind him, but he'd overlap. So he just fed. You know, potentially we could maybe use him as a shadow striker. But I thought we'd give him a go as an attacking mid on attack, and I've got him pushing as far forward as possible. Probably should make some subs. Oh, let's get him off. Get a round of applause. And Alonso's played well as well. The youngster, I gave him a shout, and he's performed admirably. 10 minutes left. Bit of praise. Oh, Barcelona look like they're struggling, boys. Diaz going on his own. Yes, Nacho, it's just come on. That's unlucky. Come on, Nacho. He was supposed to be the chosen one, but he's not really. He scored a couple of goals, but he's not really lit it up. He's still young, though. Oh, look at all the nerves of these Barcelona players. They're hanging on. Is our dude's not playing, is he? It was Barcelona that he went to. Well, it was Satulo, that's it. Oh, now they're going more attacking in the 92nd minute. Oh, that's crazy times. And they hoof it forward in desperation. Oh, he was going wide and he still saved it just for lols. Carcass, nice. 3-0. And it's not like we fluked it. They never really looked dangerous. We didn't create a ton, but we took our chances. And we've boshed them. We've boshed them good and proper, lads. Is Satulo there? Is that Rio Ferdinand, but Fernando Rio? We need to find Satulo. He's not in their squad. He's gone to Lazio. Or did he go to Lazio originally? No, he did. Okay. He's having a lovely career, isn't he? Look at us. We rescued. We made this guy. Look at that. With our massive loan spell. We owned him. We loaned him. We loaned him back in for like 5 years, 4 years. And now I'm proud of the lad. It's nice to see. Humble. Get humbled. Yuri with another man of the match. 5 dribbles as well. 9.2. The guy's a beast. He doesn't even speak the language. He's just randomly pointing at shit at the moment. Oh, this is it. He's the one. He's only got 1 cap for Russia. Apparently he's reached his potential. But to be fair, all right, it's fine. How's that league table? Oh, my words. We could win it this year. No, okay, maybe that's... We could get Europe. How many games is there in a season? Excuse me. 38. We could easily get... Okay, there's a bit of a gap there. 12 points is a bit of an ask. Maybe squeak into 5th for some hot Europa League action. But there we go. I don't know what you guys were worried about. I was never in doubt. I was like confident we were going to give them a good spanking today. Yeah, so my plan with the intros, I've decided, is I'm going to use MS Paint, right, to slowly decorate my room for the intros. So sometimes it'll be something obvious, like the curtains. Sometimes it'll be something, it'll be like a spot the difference game. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.